Yeehaw. We're on. Yeah. See if anybody comes. Hello, Chew. Had a great time with Yankee. I don't know. I think you was on there for a little while, weren't you? Oh, hey there. I think it's just you and me right now. Nancy's on the way. Glad to have you in the stream. We ain't going to be on real long, maybe about 20, 30 minutes at most. I expect a lot of my folks are in the bed. There's Amy. Hi, Amy. Nancy's on the way. As you know, we're running a little late because of Yankee stacking, but that was a really good interview with Tim. I always love to hear Tim talk, and I don't care if we win a gall or not because he's the gall. There's Nancy. Yes, he is. Absolutely. You gonna be able to get around that?
Oh no.
You're not gonna be able to get around. You need to put your jacket on too. It's darn cold in here.
I know.
I'll go turn that fan off. Hmm. My internet security decided to do a scan at the same time. Whew. How was your day, Amy? Do anything today? We got a what they call it the yellow flag sale, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have what they call a yellow flag sale, and everybody's getting ready for the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Oh boy, yeah. I ordered a fancy camera today. Got it on sale. I think it was $43 and change. I was looking at some others, but my silver journeys thought his opinion wasn't very good concerning it, and Frosty said about the same thing. So we'll have that camera next Monday, I think, and then I'll have to test it out and learn how to work it with StreamYard, and I'll get away from this phone because I'm thinking that this phone is going to crash and burn one day because of doing this on here. But yeah, looking forward to getting it.
No singing tonight, baby.
Voice not handling. Do me a favor and talk a little bit with anybody that's on the chat. And let me go turn that fan off for you. You don't have to sit over there. Just watch it. I'll be right back.
Okay. Hey, Amy. My throat's sore from last night. I sang too much and I'm paying for it now.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll tell you a little story. My daughter, who lives in Florida, and we don't chat much, and she does not want to call me. But she texted me telling me that she'd been in the hospital so many times that she's behind on all her bills and didn't even have enough money to get for gas to get back and forth to work. So I sent her $50. She probably, I don't know what, but anyways, I've been so far. I've been the only one that did the, what do they call that thing? It's that don't.
PayPal.
No, got paid through PayPal, but I can't think of the name of the site. It's where they take in donations and then send it to the person that asking for it. Anyway, so that's what I did, and I did not know just how bad it was, and she told me that she didn't even think she was going to be able to get to work because she didn't have no money to put gas in the car. So that's my story, and I hope that it brings us closer together. So anyways, I didn't think we'd stay on here very long. Maybe 15, 20 more minutes, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, we just keep praying. We've been praying for her and hoping for the very best. When it comes to your kids, you that's what you're hoping for, and you want to help them, but they sometimes they burn bridges when they ought not to. And the only thing it is because of their own pain and hurt that they've never worked on getting healing in that area. That's my experience with it. I know it takes a lot to forgive people. Thank you. I saw you get fired up in the live chat there, Amy. Good for you. I watched you go. Oh, yeah. I don't see anybody else in the chat. I think Chu left, and I think all the rest of them did a face plant with their phone. But that's all right. I kind of knew when they kept on talking about everything, and I enjoy it. I don't care if they do a chat or not when Tim's there, because I'd rather hear Tim and Yankee talk and discuss the financial situations, all the rest of that. than to try to go for a gall. That's just me though. I will never get on there for the gall anyways. If I get it, that's good. If I don't, well, that's all right too. How about giving us some likes in the chat there? Excuse me. Yeah. Hello, Yimmy. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So anyways, yeah, thought we'd just come in here and yak for a few minutes and then close it down a little while. Yeah, mostly. Well, I'm still a newsmatist, but I prefer stacking. Yeah, it's about that time, ain't it? It sure is. Very good. Glad to hear that. Yeah, I haven't. I need to get a hold of my friend and see what time I got to take that car over there and have him take a look at those brakes. And I hope it's just brakes. But I heard something under there one day. One day I was pulling out of the driveway and I heard something sounded like a branch underneath the car. You know how they sound, and then it quit. And ever since then, it's been kind of acting weird. I mean, the car's not shaking and all that, but yeah, I don't have hardly any premium coins or bullion left. Very little. I mean, when the economy's good and everybody's doing well, then that's a good time to enjoy collecting coins. But when the economy is bad like it is, it's better to put up something in case things get crazy. Yeah. Many years ago, I worked at a car wash and that's where I worked was cleaning the car with a vacuum. So yeah, yeah, that can be a lot of fun. And you go right there where the ashtray's at, and when they throw money in it, suck it all up. That's what they used to do. Any way you can. How about going by the coin stars and checking out the return tray? There's never no telling what you might find in there. But one of the things you might find is silver because it rejects silver. When I was a kid, we used to go to this baseball field, and down under the bleachers, people would drop coins out of their pockets into the dirt underneath there, and it was a real kind of like almost like a fine sand, and you could dig around in there and find all kinds of change that dropped out of their pockets. Same thing with the what was the name of that crazy ride at the fair where it would turn you upside down? You know, it was like a basket and it'd roll you around. You could get it to roll and flip right on over, and and when it flipped you over, if you didn't bang your head, you certainly lost everything in your pocket.
Oh, I remember that one. I don't remember the name
That
of
was
it.
a scary one, wasn't it? Because there wasn't no seat belt in it.
You
Yeah,
just had to hold on for dear life.
yeah, hold on for dear life. And sometimes you take the girls with you and they get sick on their stomach and throw up. That was always fun.
No, it wasn't.
It was fun to watch them, but it wasn't fun to get it
Well, you
all.
were the recipient
Yeah,
of it. It wasn't
yeah,
fun.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Oh my, we're not even talking. Yeah, we're talking about coins. Oh no. Girls always like you to take them out and spend money on them.
I didn't.
Well, you just one of the different kind of girls. She was always a cheap date.
Yep, that's me.
Take her to Burger King and go through the drive-through. Oh, there we go. We're not going to have any bad language there. We know this is a family-friendly thing, and not going to do that. So I got this, Amy. There you go. You did 60 seconds, huh?
Would you do 20 seconds?
10. Yeah. Well, actually, my oldest coin is in the library, and I believe it was a 1864 uh, 3-cent piece. I've got a display at the library. Horchata. Look at this. I got the list over there. With, yeah. And then I've got quite a few Morgan silver dollars. The newest one is the 1900 O. So yeah, they're fun. When you get to trying to collect them oldest ones. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I do have some old copper ones. Right. Because you got so many different ones. Isn't that right, Amy? I mean, what you got? You got the half cent. You got the small 1 cent. You got the large 1 cent. You got 2 large cent. You okay, Yimmy? Thanks for dropping in. Uh, let's see, the 2 cent, right? 2 cent.
Mm-hmm.
The 3 cent nickel. The 3 cent silver. The 3 cent. Uh, 3 cent copper. Yeah, 3 different kinds. The silver one being the most valuable. That is very nice. It's very nice, Luke. And it's fun to own something like that too. I most of the time when I go online, I check out about 6 different bullion places that I like to look and see what's going on. And of course, I get emails from them all. Buy this today. It's on sale. It's $1 over spot, or one SD Bullion's got theirs
Thank them.
99 cent above spot. Yeah.
Thank them.
And then you can go to some bullion if you haven't been to a bullion site. A lot of times, your first time customer, they'll give you a lot of different things at spot. And I've hit them all, and got uh, like 10 1 ounce rounds at spot, and AppMax will let you pick up a gram of gold and maybe two silver eagles at spot. So that's a pretty good deal. But they all give you something at spot. I guess D Bullion does too, but You know, they're wanting you to buy the 1 ounce gold, something like that.
Sure, like we can afford it.
Yeah, yeah, we're rich. We can afford it, maybe not. Yeah. But usually Atmex has one of the better deals. JM Bullion will let you get 10 ounces of silver bullion at spot price, and they'll send it to you in a tube in a little fancy bag. And I think JM Bullion actually has the best deal on silver, anyways. Yeah, my wife and I used to sell rolls of dimes and Morgans and all kinds of different little things at a flea market down there in Georgia. And that's been 30 years ago. And then I just kind of got out of it for a long time. Hello, Dove. So yeah, I didn't pick it up until I saw the economy getting really, really nasty, and I thought, well, this is the time to start stacking some bullion, and you do what you can do. Just like I tell people to stack silver, and if you can gold. Yeah, I think it would be. Might even be a good place to find gold in them rocks if you can find a place to get in there. And if you can't, some other things I do is I put away when I go to the store, I'll buy 5 cans or maybe even 10 cans. I mean, a case. Oh yeah, yeah. There's some I like to do that too. Yeah, yes, ma'am. Luke, I like to do it for both reasons. I do love old coins, but I do like stacking. And when it comes to the older things like the barber quarters and such as that, I still use them for stacking, but they got numismatic value to them too. And that can be a lot of fun. I think my two favorites are, well, I like Morgans too. I really do like Morgans. Well, I'll tell you one thing, it's one of the better addictions to have, you know, especially if you like me and sometimes it's hard to put money in the bank, right? Because if you got money in the bank, then you want to go buy and you see something you want, then you go get it. But it's lots of fun. It is. It's always fun to get to open up a package, and you get to be friends with a lot of people that think the same way you do and feel about coins and like we do. And I set up a small display down at my local library, and I put everything I put in it was silver. I put in and of course some. Hello, Joseph. I put in some war nickel war nickels that were 40% silver, and then I put in some mercury dime. I put in mercury dimes and Roosevelts and a.
Indian head penny too.
I forgot to put it in there.
Uh,
I think. Well, if I put it in there, then it's in there, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. It was in there when I looked at them the other day. They're here.
22? What are you talking about? The peace dollars? I don't know. You'd have to look. The thing about peace dollars is the grade, and the better the grade, the more it's worth. So, yeah. Let me jump over here somewhere here. I'll go to NGC. Yeah. Price guides. Oops. There it went. U.S. coin price guides. And,
There it is on the right there. It says cents.
I'm
That's
not talking about
$4.
cents. He's talking about it. I'm assuming he's talking about peace dollars.
Yeah. You said something about a
Because
piece.
there ain't no such a thing as a Morgan 1922. So I'll see if I can find it. 22. Yeah, so at the worst grade possible, a 1922 peace dollar on NGC is 50 for a 22D and 55 for a 22S, and yeah, and 45 for apparently a common variety, and then it goes up from there. Yeah, excuse me, that was MS60. So let's go down to almost not even good, just barely good or almost good. Runs around 34.50. Goods running around 35 for all of them. Very good 35.50. Fines 36. It just seems to go slowly up. But yeah, they don't run the peace dollars don't run up too high until you get to the higher grades. Yep, clean does. So there you go, Luke. And that's the NGC, and you're welcome. There's a book out, and I'm trying to remember the name of it. Nope, I got it in the bedroom, and I'd have to drag it out here to tell you what the name. Let me take a moment, and I'm going to run back to my bedroom and get the name off that. I think it's ASE, but it's the National Coin Grading book that everybody goes by.
Mhm.
And I'm sure you can find I'm sure you can find something on the web that would tell you how to grade them, or what how you look at them and see the grade on them. This book is so old it's falling apart. I used it a lot back in the day.
That one of those ones we had back then?
Yes, ma'am.
Good Lord.
It's the only one I got left. Isn't that something?
We need to
Peace
get rid of them.
dollars. Yep. So yeah, they tell you how to grade what to look for, and yeah, it is. Look what to look for on a coin and to see what kind of grade it is, and so when you're looking at an uncirculated one, they say a strictly uncirculated coin with no trace of wear, but with bag marks and other abrasions, more obvious than for a higher grade one like an MS-63, may have a few small rim mars and may be weakly struck, has full mint luster but may lack brilliance, and surface may be spotted or heavily toned. And it'll tell you every single grade and what to look for to see if it comes close to what you have. Oh boy. Yeah. And they'll say the Roman coins really I mean, if you have some very nice ones, that they can be worth a lot of money, but mostly the rarity of them. I mean, if everybody's got a Roman coin, then they're not as valuable, right?
They can be worth thousands of dollars if they're very rare.
Yeah. You have to call around and find a coin dealer who carries them, and actually, if he carries them, then he, in a good amount of them, then he knows. It's like I can't think of what his name is, but yeah, that's the best way to find out what they're worth is to take them to somebody that actually knows. And you just tell them straight out, I'd like for you to give me an idea of what these are, and many times they'll just do it to help you out. There you go. That's another one too. Gold or silver or copper, or bronze, right? It could be bronze.
Mm.
Hmm. You must be on the wrong place. There ain't no Turbo Man doll here. Yeah, nope. Oh, anyways, so there's that.
Mm.
Oh, very cool. Which one you got? You got the Franklins, $50, or you got the Walking Liberties? I like the eagle on the back of a Walking Liberty. I was in a hurry because most of us were over there on Yankee Stacking. We had a good show tonight, so we got over here real late.
What time was it when you got over here?
Almost 12 o'clock.
Really?
We've been on 30 minutes, so yeah, it was 20 till.
Goodness.
Yeah. How you feeling, Amy? If you get ready to you need to get some rest, let me know, okay? We'll shut it down if you want to. Yeah. Since you're my only mod here tonight, all my mods are already snoring. Yeah, just enjoy them. Go out and find them. You got any local coin shops around you, Luke? Ones you trust, that is. You know what I'm saying. You can find someone you trust, and you just see what kind of prices they give you and how fair fair and good they treat you. You go in there a couple. They get to know you. You go in there a couple times, or once every other week, or once a week, or once a month, or whatever. Get you some books to learn how to grade them, so you have an idea. Because even when you're buying them, you want to have some kind of idea what you're, if it's the right grade for at the price they're trying to sell it to you for. And it's kind of hard to tell. Most coin dealers are honest, but there's a few of them in there. You can always go and look at their reviews to see what other people think about them. Yeah, I usually buy the $half by the tube. And then if I get some good ones, hey, I'm happy. If I get a slider in, I'm not too happy. But most of the time, I'll get some good ones. I've even gotten fine grades. Mm. So just yeah, yeah. There are some pawn shops that have some people working in there that really know coins, but a lot of times the coin shops are just in there for the bullion, and they're not really good at giving you decent prices. So I'm not saying every pawn shop's like that, but just take your time when you go in there, and that's why I say go to a coin shop and learn. Uh, what are you talking about, S.G. Weldon? Just let you know that no problem. We're a family oriented thing, even though we're on here real late, and got to keep it clean. And I appreciate that. So yeah, that's what I advocate going to a coin shop, getting into a good relationship with them, and got quite a few of them, huh? Three. That sounds like three. What? 3 rolls? And they're fun. Yeah, yeah. We're in the USA. At first, I thought you were a friend of mine named Weldon Carey, and he does welding, and he also buys he actually buys and displays knives on his site. I've been trying to talk him into doing some forging. He don't have enough time for that because he's going to college right now, and he works in I can't think of the name of that big knife store there in Tennessee, but my goodness, it's big. Well, there you go. That would be fun to forge some knives in it, right? Yeah. I I know bullion dealer who they produce their own coins. They're not coins, but rounds and bars. And they call them local silver mint. And he forges swords and out of silver and all kinds of different things. those swords are the bomb, right? Hello, OC Stacker. It wasn't you, right? Yeah, you're right. Those are the best ones to make knives out of. Jiminy. That show Mountain Men that we see over here in the U.S. I don't know if you see it over there, but they got this one guy that lives in the Ozarks, and he makes his knives out of it, and so does a few of the others, because all of them are mountain men, and they got their own little homemade forge. However they get one, however they do it. Oh my! Oh, that's great. Did Surfer get any videos there? He said he was going to, but you know how it is. They might let you and they may not. Yeah, wow. Well, that'd be fun. So they replace them, they just leave it on the side of the track, huh? Wow. There you go. We have to tell them to get out there and walk the tracks and look for them, right? Well, they ain't been already cleaned up by people that like that. Oh, really good. Really good. Was that one you told me about a couple of weeks ago? That particular gold piece? Right. You're right about that. I had can't remember what the I had a couple of bills from Japan, and I don't remember the denomination, but I looked in my world book, and each one of them was, and this has been 30 years ago, but each one of them was worth $150 each. They were in pristine condition. And it was right after the war, World War II, and they were, and I think that the U.S. was printing their money for them. And a lot of coins, but you really got to have a book, and then a world book on that stuff, and you got to know what again, you have to know what the grade is. It just get into it with all your heart and get into learn the grading. That's the most important part, and a lot of times you can just simply find that by when you go in to buy and you're looking at them and you look at the grade, you take them, get a close look at them and see what you know if there's wear and tear on them, and the more it is, the less value. Them old Roman coins, well, that's a whole different story, because I've seen some ugly ones that were worth money, but it was because there was very few of them minted, and the lower the mintage of the coins, the more value they had to them often. And there's still people that are they get out there with their metal detectors and find old Spanish doubloons and pieces of eight, whatever. Was it doubloons? No, it was pieces of eight. Especially down there and around the Gulf, them Gulf states that where they were. Florida. Yeah. But yeah, it's a learning process, but it's a lot of fun in it, and it's fun to learn too. Especially when you've learned enough where you find something that and you can purchase it at a decent price. You want to go to your room?
Thinking about the rest of this.
All right.
This chair feels awful hard tonight.
I hear you. All right. Nancy's going to head for the bed.
Night,
Are you?
y'all.
All right, Amy. Thank you for coming in and helping. Folks, we're gonna close it down. I appreciate you coming. We had a late start, and I told Amy we weren't gonna stay on here very long. So enjoyed the conversation. Be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll be back on tomorrow night. Good night, OC Stacker. I'll be in touch with you soon. I think I'll be getting that work done on my car Saturday, and I'll know exactly what it's going to cost me. Right? I'm concerned about the parts because I got a feeling it's more than just brakes. But I won't know until he gets under there and looks at it. What?
Don't say it.
Okay. All right, friend. Thank you much. Y'all appreciate you coming in and stopping and chatting and all that. And we'll see you next time.
God bless.
Don't forget to subscribe and like it. And we'll see you tomorrow night about 10 p.m. Eastern, USA, of course, for you those of you from other countries. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.
Well, you talk a good while about